This is Lieutenant Commander JetStorm of Wolfpack Omega, calling anyone out there who might be listening. My ship has been damaged in either a meteor strike or enemy attack, I'm not sure, but I'm currently stranded here on an unknown planet in an unknown system, so I just gathered resources, repaired the ship, collected salvage and some drop containers, which I'm not sure if they would drop from anyone from the Wolfpack or not, but, well, basically that is my current situation. Alright, I'd say it's around 2-3 days since I crashed. As you can see, I've pretty much fixed up and upgraded the mites. Honestly, it looks a lot better than what it did before. Probably even better than the stock model, but regardless, I'm currently heading southwest in order to find the equator or the equatorial radius area. I don't know, I'm a lieutenant commander, not a navigator. And again, I might have skipped that, skipped or even missed that portion of training. Regardless, I feel like I should set up a base area or even build some sort of mobile base of some sort. I don't know. But regardless, I have energy for nearly 2 days and hydrogen for at least 5, so I should be alright for a while. I have been doing my best to avoid any of the potentially hostile forces on this world. Also need to keep my eye out for any potential resources I might need. Gold, silver, yeah, passing over those, but I'm thinking of stopping somewhere more substantial in order to properly mine them or something. Yeah, I'm coming up on an unknown signal, so I could stop for that, but I feel like I'm about to get into a firefight in a second, so better bring the turrets online. Sending out a barrage of M8 missiles. Whoa, those turrets are powerful. What I could do is... well, first off, change that to moving ships, see if they'll target it now. Okay, it doesn't look like it, so land to salvage. I need to add some more forwards thrust in order to go a bit quicker. Though I am thinking of upgrading the ship into something a bit bigger anyway. So if I do set up a semi-permanent base, I could build an actual proper ship. Hopefully this wreck provides good good salvage. Well, you can see a few thrusters on it and 2 cockpits, but that's pretty much it. Okay, there's not too much here. Be thrusters. That's pretty much it. Although atmospheric thrusters do have lots of metal grids, which I was having trouble finding during my days of isolation here so far. But yeah, these anti-fighter turrets really stuck out for me, so I'll leave the ship here to salvage the wreck while I check out the unknown signal. Okay, I was worried for a second about this particular package. You see, as far as I know, it comes in two molds. This one and one with a thruster underneath to let it fly away from you. So I'm glad it's this particular model and not that one. Okay, it looks like the batteries are full, so even if these turrets fire, I should have enough power in them to, well, keep my systems running. But still, I need to figure out more permanent solutions, so I will have to find a location for a base, even if it's temporary. Alright, time for me to continue moving south for now. I'll continue to look out for a suitable base location, probably best over there a patch of ice or something like that, so I can convert it into oxygen and hydrogen for my trip off world. Scratch that. Before I move on, I might as well mine up these node rocks. Alright, I was just mining the silver here when I received this ping of a wreck nearby. I'm going to go for it, but most of these wrecks have gun turrets on them, so I'll have my ship's turrets set to only target those turrets. So, show on HUD, and it's that way, unfortunately. So that tells me, well, that's pointing me away from my destination. But regardless, should be interesting to see what I get from this wreck. So I have to be careful because this is running parallel to those two Stinger drones of the UTC. Well, the UTC anyway. UTC military, and that's well, that was descriptive. Yeah, there's an ice field here, so could land there, but I mean, I could set up a base here, but there are those drones that I'm passing. Oh, hello, hang on. Crash drones by the look of it, but I'll take a closer look using one of the turrets. That one seems to be constantly exploding, while can't see much of that one. It's possible that they spawned under the ground or something. I don't know, but regardless, I'm over the wreck, so starting landing. Yeah, about that ice field I passed. I won't be setting up a base there because, well, the day-night cycles of this part of the planet are wonky, so best that I go to a part of the planet where the day-night cycles are at least legible. Alright, let's have a look at this wreck, see what we got. Don't know why it's all access denied, but I'll change everything to nobody so that the mic can salvage it. So the resources of this should be will be appreciated. Alright, my plan still stands. I'll still continue to head south so that I can at least find the equator. But if I pass by the magnetic South Pole on my way there, that tells me that I was in the south region of this, or I passed it altogether, so... But until I see the sun on my journey, I won't build a base in the area. Well, yet, anyway. That looks like ice down there, so I must have been right. I am near the pole, the South Pole, so... Oh, hang on a minute. Since it's the opposite direction of where I'm going, I'll just ignore it. You know what, before I continue, I feel like I should gather some of this ice for my systems. Hang on a minute. Nitrogen tank, 100%. The oxygen tank is also at 100%, so... I mean, might as well. That's if this is even ice. I mean, might be, might not be. I don't know. No. This system, alright, that was a bit of a hard landing that I wanted, so deactivate these and get out. It is ice. I was right. This is an entire ice plain. Yeah, I think my hypothesis for this being at the poles, and the South Pole is right. Not either south or north, I don't know. But regardless, collect up as much of this item as I can. Okay, I just remembered that the Wolfpack had recently acquired some technology from sources. I don't know where they're from, their origins are classified, but we get some beam drills and laser drills. So if I can build this in the side of my thing here. Hold on a second. Okay. So if I can build this here on both sides. If I need to mine anything at all, well, not anything, but mainly stones and what have you, should be able to use these in order to do that, which is what I'm hoping to do with this ice. So Honestly, I'm hoping that my hypothesis about these is right, and Wolfpack wasn't wasting time gathering these particular blueprints. Component blueprints, so... In fact... I'd rather not talk more. If anyone of the Wolfpack gets any of these logs at all, I could be in for a court-martial when I get back, if I get back. So I'll probably keep quiet for now until I figure things out. Let's see if this will work. Alright, that seems to work. Fairly well. Maybe a bit too well. Seeing from that, I got a whole mess of stone. Well, time to move on, I guess. At least I know exactly what drills I'll be using for potential base in the future. Could also use that for the resource boulders. Okay, we have an unidentified derelict up ahead. It's being shown as hostile, so I'm gonna have to be extra careful. So I've set the laser turrets to fire on any potential weapons. That is. First, I need to. Can't see any turrets from here. Granted, it's still 1.5 k's away, so turrets off. I don't want it to damage any crucial systems. So. Oh, hang on. Alright, preparing to land. Gonna have to keep my eye out. For anything. Switch these to moving ships. And probably to power. And reactivate them. Better to be safe than sorry, I think. Who knows? A ship could spawn on me at any time. But in the meantime, hello. Okay, so much for that. Really thought that this would have a some superconductors in them. Guess not. Anyway, I should let the system dismantle this ship here. A parallax ship. Going my way, but not coming my way, so should be alright for a while. Still knowing, or in this case not knowing the local forces of this system, I should really steer clear from them and only engage if they become aggressive. Okay, as soon as this ship has been stripped of its valuable components, I'll continue on north, or south in this case. Hopefully I can find the equator, and hopefully I'll be able to set up a base somewhere. Alright, I've salvaged all the good components from that ship, or that wreck, so onwards. If I find magnesium directly in my path, I will stop to get some, because I will need it to I will need it to build some more rockets for my launchers. Okay, I've just discovered some Interstellar Mining and Defense Corporation rhinos. They're tracking me, but might as well get a closer look at what they are. Oh, it's a single thing. It looks like it's a APC. So quickly have a closer look at them. Providing it don't shoot at me though. Providing my turrets don't shoot at it as well. Floating, which means that it's spawned in as the building. So if I claim it and use it and turn it back into, or convert it to a ship, oh, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. What's going on? Alright, so much for claiming that. Well, so much for that little faux pas. So what I'm gonna do... I will just salvage the device. Alright, there's the wreck. So much for taking control of it. The only thing I am able to do now is just salvage it. It's a shame too. It would have been nice to have this. Or something like this as a land scout vehicle. Oh well. Guess I'll have to stick with the might for now. If I can find where the remote control was, then I'll be able to know where to deactivate it the next time. If I find another one of these, I mean. Guess it wasn't on the other side of it. Most likely somewhere under the bridge. I just had an interesting thought. Seeing as this crawler has been on the planet for a while, I think, maybe I should download any information that the craft had on the planet, so I'll be able to map out where I'm going. So first things first, build a programmable block somewhere out of sight, out of mind, out of the way. You can just build it here. So first things first. Alright, I got the maps up, but unfortunately I think I'm going to need a separate station in order to access the data properly, because, I don't know, I've been trying for a while to get data on this planet I'm on, so looking at the data, I think this is the system I was meant to land at for another foothold for the Wolfpack. So looks like I'm in the right spot, but still haven't heard anything back from Wolf Base. Unfortunately, not much I can do at the moment for that. But what I can do at the meantime is gather up more resources and continue onwards to find a suitable base location. So alright, looking at the map now, this tells me that we are at the equator, but for some reason the day-night cycles are wonky, but regardless, or is it? Hang on. Regardless, I'll take off and move, see if the map moves with the ship. So I will head due east. Look for a fairly flat region with ice or something around. You know what? This area would be a generally good spot. Just need to find a nice flat space for the base, you know. Alright, this area I'm coming up to right now looks perfect for what I'm going for. Maybe even up against this plateau here will do. I'm heavier, I'm going to have to be a lot more careful when landing. Yeah. Yes, I think that this spot will do good for a base. Nice plateau to defend myself from any bombardments. An ice field, several good resources around where I am. A couple needed resources. So yeah, this is a good place to start the base. And it looks like I'll be staying on this planet for a while. Maybe, possibly leaving orbit to gather extra resources, or even going to the other planets of this system. I don't know, I haven't got any orders from from the Wolf Den, Wolf Base. But hopefully in time, someone from the Wolfpack will contact me, let me know what's going on. Until then, and log.